Midjourney is a solid tool to make money online, but you need to fork out $10 just to be able to try it, which is crazy. If you're gonna take a shot in the dark, there's a better Midjourney alternative that's not only free to use, but also has a way of making you thousands of dollars per month from a $2.99 investment. Introducing SeaArt AI, an image generator that produces Midjourney-level images, but without the paywall. And it has all the advanced settings of stable diffusion, without the complicated setup and hardware requirements. In this video, I'm going to talk about SeaArt AI's genius interface, show its features, and of course, how to use it to make money with both safe for work and not safe for work content. Speaking of which, I'll be dropping a secret keyword to generate not safe for work images in any AI image generator at the end. Let's get started. To register for an account, click on the login button. You can choose any of these options. You'll be asked to choose your username and the categories you're interested in. I'm gonna pick a couple of these. Confirm that you're over 18 years old, and that's it. You're in. SeaArt AI user interface is similar to one of the biggest photo sharing platforms, which is one of the reasons why it's better than Midjourney for beginners. Now I want you to pay close attention and see if you can identify it. Once you're on the home page, you can see top creators' works by default. But what's really cool about this is that you have a search bar for artworks, checkpoint models, LoRa models, and so on. When you hover on any image, you have the option to try, which will copy the prompts and generate the exact image. You can also save it to a collection or artboard. When you click on it, you have the option to generate the same image in HD with greater details, or create variations of the same image. You can also remove the background. On the right you'll see the prompt field and all the information of this image when you hover on info. When you scroll down, you'll see a ton of similar looking images from different creators. And the more you click on these images, the more the AI algorithm will suggest similar looking images for you the next time you refresh the home page. If you're thinking of Pinterest, you're right on the money. Pinterest has long since been a great platform for inspirations, providing its users with infinite ideas to help with brainstorming and content creation. And in the world of AI, such an algorithm will help you big time in visualizing and modifying existing high-quality images to suit your needs, even if you have zero prompt engineering skills. Sure, Midjourney also has a community tab where you can see other people's creations, but you'd have to pay to see Midjourney's gallery, while SeaArt AI gives you all of this information for free. But that's not all. Let's go over SeaArt's amazing features. Navigate to generate, and you'll be taken to your generation channel. There's a lot to unpack here, so brace yourself. On the left panel, there's an advanced drop-down menu. Image to image lets you upload an image as a prompt. You can upload it from your computer or from an URL. ControlNet is just what the name suggests, a tool that refines the details and gives you more control over the final result. All the other settings in the tool's drop-down menu are pretty self-explanatory, so I won't cover them. On the right panel, you have parameters as the first set of settings. Regular users use standard queue, while VIP users can choose between standard queue and unlimited generations, where the generations are slower but don't consume any staminas or credits. Next you have mode. There's your default setting, and auto, which automatically matches the models, LoRa's, and parameters. Then you have SDXL, which improves the lighting and texture. SeaArt 2.0 and SeaArt 2.1 generate higher quality images. Regular users get 10 free tries. You can choose to make your work public or private right here. Note that the private channel is a paid user's privilege. Below that, we have model settings. You can choose one of these in the drop-down menu, or click Choose More to see all the platform models. Click on Explore More, and try not to get overwhelmed with all of the options available. On hover, you can click on Details and it'll open up a page with more details on the model, as well as example works and prompts. Then we can choose our LoRa, which stands for Low Rank Adaptation. LoRa models enhance a character or style. Basically they're the icing on the cake. You can choose multiple LoRa models. Under Basic Settings, you can choose the number of images per generation. The maximum is 4. Image mode affects the quality of your generations. Standard costs you 1 stamina. High quality costs 2. And ultra high quality costs 4. Then we have image size, where you can select a dimension or enter a custom dimension. There's also a checkbox to restore faces. Now under Advanced Config, you have a negative prompt field. This is where you'll input what you don't want in your image, like bad anatomy or blurriness. VAE gets you more vibrant colors and crisper images. Sampling method lets you choose which algorithm to use to produce the images. Sampling steps is the number of iterations the model runs to transform the initial noise into a recognizable image. CFG scale determines how closely you want SeaArt AI to follow your prompt. Seed is a string of numbers unique to each AI image generation. Using the same seed will produce the exact same image. Clip skip is a feature that literally skips part of the image generation process, leading to slightly different results. If these seem like too much, you typically don't need to tamper with these settings much. Upscale lets you upscale the resolution of an image even before hitting the generate button. This is really handy since you can generate high-resolution images right off the bat without having to upscale later. You can upscale up to 8 times your dimension, which is pretty damn impressive. This will cost 4 staminas. Last but not least, you have the character repair setting, where you can repair the face, hand, or body of your subject. There's also a new studio mode, with a much simpler set of settings. You can choose between the platform's trained models that are guaranteed to come back with professional-looking results. And at the bottom, you have your prompt field where you can input your prompt. SeaArt AI also suggests a random prompt for you to start with. Just roll this dice. There's also a magic wand that'll expand your prompt and help put more details to your image. At the bottom right corner, you'll see the stamina cost to produce your image. SeaArt AI uses a credit-based system, with credits and stamina. You get 200 staminas that refresh every day. And 200 staminas should let you generate 200 standard images. But if you want to generate more images, I'd advise you to opt for one of their paid plans. Their cheapest monthly plan starts at $2.99, which gives you 300 stamina per day. If you want unlimited generations that don't cost stamina or credits, their $9.99 plan would be the perfect choice. SeaArt AI also has more flexible pricing options than Midjourney. You can't beat their prices with all the value they offer. If you found this video helpful, please let me know in the comments, and give me a thumbs up to encourage me to make more videos like this. But how do you make money with SeaArt AI? Glad you asked? With its ability to create consistent characters and art style, you can create a children's book using SeaArt AI and ChatGPT and sell it on Amazon KDP. Or you can utilize SeaArt AI's very own chatbot. I simply asked it to give me 5 story ideas, and I liked the first one, so I had SeaArt AI write me a rhythm story. SeaArt AI also has LoRa models for kids illustration, so that's neat. I copied one of the lines as a prompt with these settings. This is what it came up with. I like it, but let's try clicking on the magic wand to see if it'll create a better image. This one is much better, with more vibrant colors and a better composition. And the best part is I didn't have to type anything. It's really that simple. Now let's try creating a second illustration. I've asked the chatbot to describe the illustration for me, so I can just go ahead and copy this. I'll paste it on the prompt field, and click the magic wand again because why not? Now it came up with a half unicorn, I guess, but that's alright. We're gonna fix it with this feature called partial redraw. You just need to hover and click on the part where you'd like the AI to redraw, and then type what you'd like it to replace the selection with. A little rough looking, but we're getting there. I could continue to correct and refine the image. Even if your generation comes with errors, you can easily fix them with SeaArt AI's powerful features. The next thing we're gonna do is go to Canva to create our storybook. I'll just format the lines, and change the font color to white with a dark outline for the text to be readable. I won't repeat the process for the rest of the illustrations, but you get the idea. Now all that's left is to head over to Amazon to register for an account, and publish your storybook for free. So you want to make thousands of dollars from $2.99? Take a look at these emerging AI influencers. They started around the first quarter of this year, and have been doing well on social media. They post suggestive pictures of semi-realistic girls and write thirst-trap captions, although I'm 99% sure that the people behind these accounts are all dudes. But how do they profit from their online personas? By creating Patreon pages with more explicit content. Most of them have over 100 supporters, and this one even has 380 members. Even with the basic tier of $5 per month, That would net them nearly $2,000 just from posing as an AI girl. And that's assuming they only run one account, which is hard to believe. And lucky for you, SeaArt AI not only allows not safe for work, but has a ton of trained not safe for work models. On the other hand, Midjourney has a strict not safe for work filter. Bummer. If you want to create some really spicy, uncensored images, here's a secret prompt that'll work like magic. And it's adult woman. Combine this with a detailed pose and non-explicit language, and give it a setting and you're good to go. I've found that SeaArt is more lenient with their prompt censorship than most, so you can actually get away with explicit language. This is just one of many ways to make money with not safe for work content, but I hope you learned something new today. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.